move out of a bearish reversal pattern in the daily time frame would be very low. Nobody on YouTube right now, or that is invested in Doge, would like, if this was a rising channel, and that's actually what we're in the daily time frame, nobody would like the target move out of that, because the target move out of a rising channel is the bottom of the channel. And where the fuck did the bottom of the channel start? Right there. 26 cents. Channel's Gold Crypto Investing. Bell notification, like the channel, subscribe and share to get that education and information you need in order to sidestep and audible the manipulation and the YouTube charlatans and scumbags that are out there as we set and continue our mission to asset acquisition in order to heighten and enhance our standard of life and quality of living. And as we expected yesterday, the XRP price did come down nicely. See that? Just below that 50 cents that we had up there forever, that we've been, or the 48 cents. If we zoom out to the 3 hour, we can move that in a little bit tighter. We've had this area for a very, very long time, and you can see it's got a nice, in the 3 hour time frame, a nice consolidation now. And it's something that we talked about yesterday, that what you would want to watch out for as you approach this 48 to 52 cent level, something that we called for. We went over on the beginning of last video, and I appreciate the comments down there talking about what we've been talking about and seeing and diagnosing. And we did. We got this big runoff wick yesterday, right at about 49.25 cents, and now we've retraced better than 10%, I believe. We'll take an official measurement here in just 1 second as we manipulate and overt the market manipulators, right? And that's what we're all about here. We're all about education, truth, integrity, and information in order to enhance our level of understanding of what's going on in the marketplace with the financials and how that correlates into a super simple, easy technical trading plan and trading style on a probability-based system to make successful swing trades and long-term holds based on market sentiment and where we're predicting with a probability-based industry exclusive in the future where the markets are going to go. And this is what we talked about yesterday and what our probability-based system said after this huge pump out of that symmetrical triangle. We'll zoom out here in a second. It said as we approach these areas up here, there would be likely a harsh consolidation. And that harsh consolidation, if you watch that video from yesterday, would bring this down here, right? And then on a bullish consolidation, it would start to retest and repump once it came back down close to these moving averages that are sitting down there just above key levels, right, in the 3 hour time frame. See that? And then if we even come closer to the hour time frame, you can see we're right on the 50-day moving average in red now, or just above it. So what you could see here now is you could expect to see a bounce because you're on a moving average, right? But they're very spread out. And when the moving averages are very spread out like that, that means there's big room to run between areas because there's a lot of trading that just took place. And these are important levels that happened in the past, the last time this price action was into this area. And we're sitting right on one of them right now. If we break below this 100-day moving average, and this is just going to be an XRP video, if we break this 50-day in red, we're coming to the 100-day in blue, and then if you break that 100-day, you're coming to the 200-day all the way down there. But what you could see here is some kind of a short-term bounce like that, and then we come down to the next moving average, right? So I'm going to watch out for here, and we're going to watch out for some kind of a bounce off any one of these three moving averages in the hour time frame. And then as long as we stay above the 200-day moving average, that could be construed or consisted or taken as a bullish consolidation, as long as we can stay above that 200-day moving average. And maybe we can make a run at that 50 to 51 cents and actually touch that blue trading zone. And maybe in some kind of alternate universe, try to pump even higher to the top part of this trading zone. But that's what we're watching out for here. And if we zoom out to the 4 hour time frame, you can see the symmetrical triangle that we were talking about. But we're going to need to go out a little bit farther to the daily time frame. There's that symmetrical triangle that we were talking about for quite some time. And then there's that big breakout that we had, that we were forecasting and that we were waiting for here at this channel. And right now we're in a consolidation after a massive pump to the upside and massive momentum and bullish action. But the volume is still way far and away subpar and insufficient to maintain this kind of pump. That's why we do know at the end of this, there's going to be a quick reversal and the thing's going to completely do a full lateral breakdown. And we're going to pay attention for that as the time and the weeks go on. Like, subscribe, and share as we look at Ethereum is run into the top part of this volume indicator VP range in red. And we're watching out for some kind of a big reaction as it's getting very, very close to the top part of this trading zone in red, which is a very bearish area that you're already in. And you can see how the price is getting jaggedy and scattery as it gets beaten down every time it tries to move up. It gets slapped down, but continues to force its way sideways and up. And we're gonna watch out to see if we don't get some kind of a snapback reaction if we go any higher. And if we come into here, I could see a situation where we do something like that and we come way down and a big flash crash, and then we migrate back up, and then we just do another full lateral flush. That's what I'm going to be watching out for in the localized next few days till a month in Ethereum. And then we're going to conclude with a little Bitcoin love. Bitcoin is sitting up here, straggling and struggling and slithering up the moving averages. And this is where you could be right now in XRP. You could be in this phase. See where we were way up here? And then we came way down. Of course it would fucking do that. And then we came way down. Right here, you see that? See how we came way down to the moving average? And we came right to the 50 in red, straggled along it, and then shot back up to the upside. And you can still see we're doing that up here. We fell back down, and we're repeatedly just holding on to the 200 or to the 50-day in red, because I believe this has a date, and it must touch this 29,000 and change and the VP volume indicator in red before it has its big breakdown. And that's what we're going to watch out for. Like, subscribe, and share. Peace and love.